like this. Like I live in Simsbury, which is like 40 minutes away. And
Waterbury is also 40 minutes away, so I understand. Except I have to drive everybody out.
Yep. And like during the school year, we have tournaments at like our local library with actually Grunkle Titus. He goes there. He lives in Simsbury with us. And I always play against like Simsbury's best Kirby. Like literally every single tournament I've gone to. Like 4 out of the 5 tournaments I went to last year.
Well, you gotta
I
get
played
him
against him.
Yeah, you gotta get him in here so he can play against people like RedVolta and Fume, who are currently starting this off. And Fume taking a lot of damage at the start here. He's trying to get some combo game going, and unfortunately missing with all these aerials with Buster.
The objection tag.
Maybe hoping for Phoenix Wright to get into Smash 4. Maybe we'll find out on Wednesday.
I hope. I'd actually be,
except
not.
I'd be perfectly excited for that. Oh, he looked like he was setting up for a potential regrab on the platform, but just a little bit misspaced on his timing. RedVolta still running away with this lead right now. Getting the nair, goes for the jab one, goes into the back throw. That was clean, and that's going to be the first stock going for RedVolta over Fume.
It's not Nest back throw, but it's pretty good.
He has so many great throws, and RedVolta doing a great job of not really worrying about Fume's disjoints, because he has one himself in that tail. But Fume hasn't been able to get anything started.
Shulk's disjoints are so annoying.
A little bit, yeah. It's just the timing on how long it takes for Shulk compared to Mewtwo. Like, RedVolta's just abusing that nair and the frame data that he has over him.
Ooh, hopping from shield to jump, so the recovery and the defense.
Yeah, trying to get himself a little bit more spacing away from RedVolta, because right now he's in a bad spot. Swapping the shield at 70%. I'm okay with it just because of how hard Mewtwo hits.
Yeah.
But he needs to get in. He needs to seal out the stock soon, because Mewtwo with Rage is nothing to to be not worried about. Great conversion.
This is the Shadow Ball, which is going to lead to a knock off the stage, which is not very good at all.
Yeah, now RedVolta is stuck at the ledge, but Fume actually just going to let him get back on with that get-up attack. And once again, we're back to a situation where Fume just can't seem to close out this kill, and RedVolta playing patient, going for yet another anti-air up smash.
Back in neutral, shield Monado.
Yeah, I like it, getting that switch, because he would have been dead if he didn't have that beforehand.
Not shielding the Shadow Ball.
Fume is jumping a lot off of the ledge. I'm waiting for RedVolta to punish it at some point. He keeps going for these anti-airs, but waiting at the ending instead of just going for his attempt as he jumps off. Good spot dodge to get out of that, but the S-Smash is going to be a clean 2-0 for RedVolta over Fume. Or Fume. I think it's Fume. It's Fume? Okay.
Fume?
All right, just making sure. It's people like SA like to change their names and all that stuff, and people like to do weird spelling. Yeah, Easy. I told him it's Easy Money now because he changed his name. He's not the same to me anymore. When people change their name, I forget you for like a month on purpose. I pretend that you don't exist, so I can, because you changed your name and now you're like a whole new person to me.
Elegant is now Elegant.
Elegante.
Elegante.
Elegance. Silas scaring us all by walking in between the cables in between. All right, so we're going to be going on to FD here.
Close enough.
I don't necessarily agree with this, because RedVolta was doing such a good job of outspacing Fume in the last game. I think if you would have forced it into tri-flats, you might have had a better job. But hey, you know, you never know. This still is a decent stage for Shulk, because it gives him plenty of room to cover defensive options with his aerials.
Shield Monado right off the bat.
Yeah, I'm actually very surprised by that. But then again, he didn't get double fared, so maybe he had that in the back of his mind to slow down RedVolta's combo game. Doing much better so far. Hasn't taken nearly as much damage, and even this back up.
Didn't RedVolta and Fume play last week?
I believe so, but I had to cut out during some of it because the internet kept cutting out, and I had to go do something.
I'm pretty sure Fume won that one too.
Oh, really? Well, RedVolta definitely picked something up from that last set, because he's looking really good so far in this.
I seem to remember like Mewtwo versus a Shulk.
Ooh, gets the backslash on the air dodge call out and tries to get the 2-frame on the down air twice, but does not clip. And RedVolta's going to make it back to center stage.
Ooh, switching Monados.
Yeah, I like Fume's mindset. Like, he keeps switching and not getting the right Monado he wants. He needs to clean that up so he doesn't give away a potential kill confirm.
Did you know when you're in between switching Monado, there's invincibility for like a couple frames?
Yes, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing Shulk with the new
New switching.
Yes,
oh,
and that was
so cool.
perfect timing. Gets the shield right on the anti-air up smash and was able to live.
Shadow Ball, which is going to lead to a
Oh my
forward
god, just
backslash.
empty hops into forward smash, and RedVolta's going to take that out.
Hyper dash. Hyper dash dancing.
RedVolta still looked very good in that last game, so you definitely cannot count him out. But Fume, now the one who gets to run away, whereas RedVolta was staying away from him last game.
Don Kim. Oh,
I love seeing Mewtwo down here, I'm not going to lie. It's the rudest thing in the world.
the double back air to dunk.
The down air on every air dodge that people decide to make on his recovery. And this shield is really coming through for Fume. And good delay, not getting hit. And luckily didn't get hit by the back air either because it didn't look like it was ready to tech. Looking like he was anticipating a roll in, but RedVolta not giving it to him. But the falling up air finally get to close that stock out at 181%. Usually Mewtwo can close it out a lot sooner than that, but Fume never giving him the opportunity to get a grab.
Shield Monado helped.
Yes, a lot. Like the way that they're both playing each other. Like, they respect each other just enough. They're not doing anything too excessive. Just putting out a good amount of safe hitboxes.
Do you think, what's her name? I can't remember the name now. What's the sword, like, from Xenoblade? It's not Mithra.
Pyra?
Pyra. Do you think she's gonna get into Smash 5?
If they get into the game, I think it's gonna be Rex and with the Pyra slash Mithra, like reverse Pokemon trainer thing where they change in the background. But talk about that in a second. As he gets down smash, and Fume finding his footing back onto the ground and taking the deep lead once again. It gets the down air, doesn't get the spike, but gets the knockback, and RedVolta's gonna die off of that. We're going into a game 3. I like this.
I was expecting a double forward air because that usually works with his like 80-foot long sword.
Yeah, luckily he didn't get sent in an awkward angle into the. Let me see this 12-inch. Never mind. But so RedVolta really thinking about it, trying to figure out what needs to be done to change it up. And I was talking about a negative outcome for Fume picking FD, but it actually worked for him. All right, we're gonna go on the battlefield now. Much better stage for RedVolta, but Fume seems to have picked up something in that last game, and RedVolta currently is the one on the back burner.
Toothpaste Mewtwo versus Orange Monado Boy.
Oh my god, that really does look like a tube of toothpaste, doesn't it?
Colgate toothpaste.
I have never once looked at that color and thought about Colgate, and now that's all I can see.
You're welcome.
Oh, man. Speaking of colors, we better get unlockable costumes or alternate costumes or DLC costumes in the next game. We're all going to riot, but, you know, that's another thing we'll talk about. So,
imagine DLC skins.
I would.
That would be awesome.
Literally throw all my money at that. As both these players are throwing money at this bracket, and RedVolta.
Bringing back the UPS Mario from Brawl.
Please no. I don't want Doo-Doo Brown Mario. And we already got like the bad enough green one that he has right now. It looks.
You can't just disgrace the
green
Luigi
Mario is awful.
You can't just disgrace the Luigi Mario.
It's green and brown. It looks awful. But right now, what does not look awful is that actually did look awful. Trying to go for the up smash attempt and able to get by.
Spike.
Getting a little bit too greedy.
I'm gonna eat my words right there. I said miss the spike, and then he just.
You know, if he had committed and gone for the reverse up B to send RedVolta away, he possibly could have not just closed out the stock, but gave himself stage positioning. Instead, tried to get a little bit too much after, and RedVolta make him pay for it. And currently, Fume's stuck behind 50% right here, and just approaching a little bit too much for comfort, and RedVolta taking advantage of it.
Hyper dash dancing.
What did that lead to? It led to almost death.
It led to confusion.
Okay. Luckily, he was able to get back on the stage. Looked like he was going to free fall for a second there. RedVolta looking so much better. Gets the nair and just continuing to rack up this damage on Fume.
The key is to send a message.
Yes, RedVolta is just running away with this right now. Now, it's definitely not out of the way. It's definitely not out of the picture for Fume. If he can manage to get a kill and abuse the rage.
That was close.
Almost caught that air dodge attempt on the way back in. He did not go for the grab. Instead, he goes for the stylish stuff. But it's okay because he's in shield, so he's not going to die.
Not going to kill because of shield Monado.
My God, this Mewtwo is something thick. He is still alive after all this. No. You know what? Never mind. He felt he should have died off of that fair, and he gave him the homie stock once again.
Yeah. Good guy, Volta.
It looks like Volta actually just throwing out a bunch of smash attacks, hoping that Fume will overcommit. But Fume just playing the runaway game here, and Volta doesn't need to approach. He's got a huge lead. There's no purpose for him to have to approach right now.
So Evo.
Hey, you know what? Do what you got to do to get the W. That's what it counts at the end of the day. Do you want that money or do you want pride? Go in. Go ahead. Oh, that's 2 reads. He's forcing him off stage. Volta, okay. Volta scared me after that last SD going off stage here. Hey, he's starting to slowly rack this back up. He's actually pretty much at kill percent. Oh,
even though he's 100%.
Yeah, you know, with all that rage, I've seen Mewtwo die sooner, so. Anti-air, luckily he was in shield. He did not die to that.
Now it's exactly 100% behind. Up, never mind.
This game is super close right now, trying to go for yet another attempt on that down air. And smart on RedVolta going high.
Goes for the confusion.
RedVolta just needs to run up and go for a grab. No, don't go for these confusions. All you need is a grab. That's it. That's it. And now he's in Smash.
Oh.
And now he does have a lot more knockback on him as well, but he can kill Mewtwo earlier.
Gonna chill by the ledge.
I like the patience there. Fume now overcommitting, not getting hit. And we are at basically a dead even game right now. 4 minutes. My God, he gets the back air, and he does not die. Oh, but he's gonna free fall and miss the ledge. Fume doing an amazing job coming back. This is why you cannot count anybody out in this game. Yeah. Good hugs all around. That was an extremely close set.
He might have won if he didn't homie stock.
Yes. It was an accidental SD. He didn't mean for that to happen, but he was able to walk away with that. Fume kept us calm because he was not in a good position to make that run back with how much percent he had, and he played patient, very smart. And that was only our second match of the day.
Is there